Today I just wanted to talk about a big thing, at least in my life, and that is asking for help. So for years I couldn't ask for help at all. I would just do everything on my own, didn't matter what it was. And I like different things, you know, I'm really multi-passionate kind of person. So I like to try all these different things, but we also live in a culture where we learn to, hey, if you do everything on your own, you're an independent person. Asking for help might be a sign of weakness, so you have to be able to do everything on your own. But of course, then when you start to find out that you are trying to keep all the balls in the air on your own, it's exhausting. You don't have enough time in a day to do everything on your own, and you are simply not good at everything, right? So usually we learn how you have to like gain these new skills, but what I've been learning, especially also the past time, I've been embarking on this new journey as an entrepreneur, and all these things have just been coming at me, like the marketing and the processes and all these things, big things, little things. And I started realizing, like, I can't possibly do this on my own. This is impossible. Like, there are companies out there that have like 8 people on this one thing, you know, that I'm trying to do. So this really counts for everything, not just if you're an entrepreneur, but everything in your life. It's a good thing to ask for help. So I sort of shifted gears there and I started thinking, okay, asking for help is not a weakness, it's actually a sign of strength. And uh, it's also a sign of personal growth, because if you are willing to ask people for help and to give somebody else a little piece of the work or the responsibility, you start to give yourself more inner space and also more love as well. And most importantly, what I have been learning, going through it right now, is to stay in my the source of my ability. So the things that I'm really great at and doing lots of that, and then see if you can find help or with the things that you are not good at that are costing you lots of energy. So usually we spend so much time every day doing all these little things and big things that are just costing us tons of energy, and we don't really have time left to do the things that we love or that create an energy flow in our body. So for me, just a creative person. So I love to write, I love to draw, I love to paint, I love to have insightful conversations with people, I love to train, do workshops, I love the engagement, and I have the biggest trouble with everything that has to do with structure, processes, repetition, details, all these things that really wear me down and costing me a lot of energy. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can keep this up. I can keep doing all these things on my own. So lately I've just more and more have been realizing, okay, so I'm good at this and I'm not very good at, for example, structuring and planning and organizing. And you know what? I don't have to be. I can find somebody to help me with that. And it sounds really simple, but it actually was a mindset shift for me, because for years believing that I had to do everything on my own, I have to be great at everything, to having this growth mindset, you could say, and say, okay, what is possible here? How can I make this work for me? And how can I ensure that I have energy and time and resources to do the things that I am really, really good at? And then find other people to help me with those things that are costing me lots and lots of energy and I'm just not good at. I mean, there are only 24 hours in a day. And if we want to thrive, especially when you get really, really, like for example, tired of certain things that you have to do in your day, you really have to start thinking about this. Like, how am I going to ensure that I don't lose energy on all these little things during the day? And of course people will say to you, okay, yeah, but there's things you have to do, it's like those daily things. That's true, but if you start to look at your day and the things that are costing you lots of energy, it's usually those draining things that you're just not naturally good at. So I've actually been asking for help on the planning, on the organizing, and I have to say I already feel so much lighter. And I just know that if you start to apply this asking for help, you can do this with everything. If you're a mom, ask for help, you know, with your children. It's a big thing. And realize that asking for help is actually a sign of strength, of taking care of yourself and making sure that you can stay on your path and do the things that you are great at, because you're not supposed to be good at everything, you know? And it's totally fine. And what also awesome about that, if you ask somebody to help you with something they love and you don't like, so they do what they love and you do what you love, and it all comes together in this like thing where everybody's doing what they love, that is beautiful if that happens. I'm curious to know, how do you experience this in your life? Do you have trouble asking for help? And is it something that you see yourself doing more often in the future? And how is it going to benefit you in your life? So if you feel like sharing, please do so. Talk to you later. Bye bye.